Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I got a little something for you. I'm going to tell you, show you who Lilith was. Now, right here you got, well, let me start right here with this. This right here is the Proto-Canaanite, and the Semitic names or sounds, the Phoenician text, the early Greek, and the Greek names and sounds of the alphabet. All this right here is in the alphabet, okay, with our alphabet. Now let me show you what I got out of the alphabet. Now right here you got Alpha, or Aleph, Ox, Beth, Ox or Bull, okay, Beth, house, like in the Bible, Beth Shemesh, Gamel, camel, Gamel, Gamma, gamma ray radiation, alpha, beta, and gamma. Now this right here goes all the way down to Semitic. Now, if y'all people know, Sekhmet was the Egyptian Lilith, okay? Bastet was Eve. Now this right here is in the alphabet, and I'm fixing to show you what it is. First of all, let's go up here to Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Alpha, the brightest or main star in a constellation. So we're in the Milky Way galaxy, the constellation, the Milky Way constellation. Okay? So right here we have the brightest or the main, Alpha. I am Alpha and Omega. Beta, the second position from a designated carbon atom in an organic molecule at which an atom or radical may be substituted. Beta, Canaanite. Now, Canaanites in the Bible, so Beth Shemesh, house of Shemesh, beta radiation of Shemesh in the book of Joshua was a Canaanite, beta radiation. And you got Gamma, the third letter of the Greek alphabet, the third position from a designated carbon atom in an organic molecule at which an atom or a radical may be substituted, of Phoenician origin. Now these are the Phoenicians taking over. So what you have is you have a main star, boom, 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 and guess what? You have a ring around that star, which is Beta. You have a ring around that star, which is Gamma. And it keeps on and keeps on and keeps on and keeps on until you get down here to the 14th letter of the Greek alphabet, which is Semitic, or Sekhmet, the energy of Sekhmet in Egyptian culture, which is either of two, which is a Xihoperon. Now, which is either of two subatomic particles. Now, this is two subatomic particles in the baryon family, one neutral and one negative. Bastet was neutral. She fell from grace. She was deceived, but it did not affect her. She was neither positive nor negative. Eve was neutral. Bastet was neutral. She was a goddess in Egypt. But Lilith became negative charge, with masses of 2573 and 2585 times that of the electron. Now, what does all that mean? Well, let's flip over here and let me show you. Alright, you got right here, you got Sigma, which is the 18th letter of the Greek alphabet. A sigma hyperon is any of three unstable baryons even or equal to Smec, having a mass of 2328 to 2343 times that of the electron. Now their masses are the same. That's how they are the energy of Smec. Now this is a sigma. You ever heard of a sigma male? A sigma male, you got alpha male and you got a sigma male. Alpha males are loud, proud, loud and proud, and they bark orders. They think they run shit. That's what an alpha male is. They think they can run shit, but they do not lead by example. But a sigma male is quite the opposite. Quiet, purposeful. They lead by example, and they don't back down, and they ain't scared of shit. This is me. I'm a sigma male. I am quiet, I am purposeful, I lead by example. Okay? So a sigma male is the competition of an alpha male. So they put the sigma male into Lilith, and that's why Lilith, alright, right here, but Lilith would not listen to God or Adam, seeing that with two people of equal authority, there could be no solution. Lilith became frustrated, angry, and intractable. Finally, emerged and defiant, she pronounced the holy and ineffable name of God. Corrupting the power of the name, she flew into the air, changing form, and disappeared, soaring out of sight. Now this is how Lilith, they put a male energy in a female. A male energy in a female. And a sigma male knows everyone's weakness. That's what they look at. That's what they look for. They look for weaknesses in the people. Or I do. I look at the weakness and I either have compassion, sympathy, or either I just avoid it. That's just the way I am. Alright, now a baryon, parts of a baryon is a subatomic particle. Okay, it's just, it breaks it down into science who Lilith was, but she is a star in the Lyra constellation. In the Lyra constellation called Vega. This is the Xihyperon and a sister of Sirius or Eve. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go into a little bit more of this later on. I got some things I want to point out. This is some good stuff. A lot of meat in this, and it's hard to pack it in 10 minutes. But I actually found a few things that I want to bring to your attention. And I can't do it in this 10 minutes. But I have a lot of stuff, man. I have a lot of stuff. I even have the hertz. Oh man, I have the hertz about what the frequency of them, and I'm going to bring all that to you of how everything works, daytime, nighttime, and the difference. Love you guys.